Alright guys, it is Friday. As you can see, we're at the shop. I just actually got back from the scrapyard. And take a look what I got at the scrapyard for 35 bucks. Dirty old Honda power washer. 13 horsepower. Now, here's the catch part. Pump actually works. Can you believe that shit? Can't believe it. So, I was in the scrapyard and, you know, this was actually in the heavy section. Had a little bit of heavy. I'll show you guys what I got for the prices in a little bit there. And just as I get out of my door, I see this power washer right in the pile. So I haul it out. I honestly didn't think it was going to even be, you know, I didn't even think this was actually going to pull over. It pulled over. I was like, oh, sweet. So I brought it into the office and they charged me double the price of scrap, which isn't bad. So I grabbed it, threw it in the back of the truck, and brought it home, and believe it or not, I hit the on switch, I hit the choke, throttle up, and the thing fired right up. Couldn't believe it. So I was like, oh, well, let's see if the pump works. So I hook up the son of a bitch here, and actually water was squirting out quite a bit, more than just the garden hose pressure. So I'm imagining the pump's working. There's the gauge right there. I had it going at 4,000 psi, and this guy here, I guess, adjusted, and it's something else, I'll tell you that much. So that was a pretty good score right there. Obviously need tires and a couple of other things, probably an air filter. Yep, that's pretty seized on there. But I mean, shit, for 35 bucks, how can you go wrong there? How can you go wrong? Also, we got the Banshee in. Let's take a look at that thing. Yamaha. Not too bad of shape. Pretty decent. It's got the white fender. I think the white fender, I don't know, something, I know there's like a code or something with these certain fender pieces. I think special edition. I don't know what it is. I'm not into this stuff. I bet you someone knows. But yeah, this will be in the shop for a couple of weeks anyway. We got to get some carb work done on it. Looks like it's got McKinnon, Makuni carb there. Looks like it's got forward reverse right there. Actually have the shifter thing inside the shop. 6-speed, 350, not too bad. Stock shocks, looks like. Flowmaster, whoop-de-doo, probably just a sticker. Not too bad. I've been offered to buy it, but I just don't have a spot to ride it, nor the money right now, because tomorrow I'm buying me a new snowmobile. So, yeah. I think the headlight things are on a little crooked now. Is that what they're supposed to be? I don't know. Have to look at some stuff. But it'll be here for a few weeks. We have to go through it quite a bit, make sure everything's legit, and we'll take her from there. It's got 2 brand new tires on the rear, so that's pretty sweet. Let's see how the brakes are. Definitely gonna need new brake pads for the rear. Let's take a look at the front. Usually the fronts are pretty good. Those I'll have to pop the tire off to check on that, but it'll be a pretty good paying job. Sounded pretty sweet. So, yeah, looking pretty good. We got the scrap pile cleaned up. I actually got some more scrap along the way. I stopped to take a look at that Aaron Zero turn I was telling you guys about. I'll get to that in about a minute. But the guy gave me a bunch of copper aluminum rad there. 6 of them there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 of them. No, how's that wrong? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Not bad. Picked up my stuff from the landscaping job. What else? That's about it. Still looking for the keys to my trailer because I really don't want to have to cut a $10 lock off if I don't have to. And yeah. So I'm gonna run the house. I gotta grab a quick drink and I'll explain to you a little bit about that Aaron Zero Turn, what we got going on with that. That's a pretty good one. And we're back just like that. I forgot I actually had drinks in my shop behind me, as you can tell. Every time I usually forget that refrigerator out here. Anyway, so what was I saying before? Oh yeah, the Aaron Zero Turn. So yeah, I went and looked at the Aaron Zero Turn, couldn't find anything wrong with it. I brought down my compressor, my toolbox, I replaced some fuel lines, this, that, and the other thing. Well, actually I didn't replace anything, I just pressurized it, and I couldn't find anything wrong with it. And yeah, so there was nothing wrong with it. I couldn't find anything wrong with it. And the guy had no stains on his lawn. So I don't know. So then he, I think he got kind of sort of pissed that I couldn't find anything wrong with it or something like that. So we got into this huge argument to where he doesn't even want the thing anymore, so I guess I'm buying it back from him. I sold it to him for $600, and I put, well, you guys all saw what I did to it. I put some labor into it. And yeah, I guess I'll be giving him $500 back. I told him, I said, listen, I'll give you $500 back. I know why you don't want it for two reasons. I know exactly why. One is probably because the fuel issue, if it's leaking, if it's not, he probably wants it fixed. Like I said, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. I drove around the block twice. Nothing leaked out of the thing. And there was no spots on his lawn. Oh, and the other thing, I think the reason why he doesn't want it is because, well, his yard is smaller than my yard. And if you guys all have seen my yard's pretty damn small. So his yard is about the same size as neighbor Jim's yard. That's probably the reason. He probably then realized once he got it to his house, he's probably like, man, this thing's a little bit bigger. Or either that, he found something nicer on Craigslist and bought that. I don't know what the reason is. He got a little bit angry and stuff like that, and I said, whatever, fuck it. It's not worth the aggravation. I can keep it in the garage through the winter and sell it in the springtime for $800 like what I should have gotten for it. Whatever. Not a big deal. So they'll be coming back here maybe late next week, I don't know. Depends when I have some time. We got a quick little doohickey job tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, next week. Actually, my uncle is going away on vacation to Canada, and he is leaving his 2004 Ford Explorer with me to do some body work on. I don't think we're doing the door. There's no rust on the truck. He got kind of sort of hit in the door, and it's pretty scraped up and stuff like that. I mean, it's nothing major. It's actually like you take a screwdriver to a paint job and just go, you know, it looks like someone keyed it. That's one of the things. I'm not sure if we're doing that. I know for 100% we're going to be doing the roof. The roof is kind of weird. Like 4 spots of paint peeled off the roof. Probably wasn't prepped right or something like that. And he wants to get it done before pretty much the winter comes and salt and road and stuff. So that'll be coming here next week. So that'll be pretty sweet. We'll get back to you in a little bit. You should already know what we're about to do. Yeah, how am I gonna cut that? Shit, I guess I'm gonna have to cut right down the bottom there because of the angle of it. Some bitch. Some bitch out of there. you friggin' kidding me? Come on. So close. Come on. There it is. Woo, that's hot. Yeah. Come on. There it is. Welcome to the drop zone. Oh yeah. That took a little bit longer than I expected. Alright, let's crack this baby open. That wasn't good. Whew. Good thing my mom didn't park any closer. Else that would have just taken out our front end. Well, not the entire front end, probably just scratched it. Holy smokes. I've been in this trailer in over a month. My ZRT700. Oh, let's fire him up, eh? Let's move this out of the way. Yeah, still looking pretty good. Alright, let's fire these things up. What about the choke? There we go. This thing all the way up? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, it's because we're tilted, that's why. Couldn't figure it out. Awesome. Not bad. 2 pulls and it fired right up. Alright, luckily this one's got electric start. It's not a bigger engine. Come on, fire it. That should be good. Oh, I haven't heard those things running in a long time. You guys probably ask yourself, why do I fire them up so much? I really don't feel like ripping apart these flat side carbs because they're a bitch to do. I'll show you what I mean. I never really want to take apart one of these carburetors because of the fact that they're all hidden and combobulated. Yeah, I did it once before on a friend of mine's and it sucked to do. Don't really want to have to do it on mine. Get the Mikunis. 2 Mikunis on this one, 1 Mikuni on the Z440. And soon to be EFI on my next sled. By the way, guys, this sled here is actually for sale. The Arctic Cat Z440. So if anyone's interested, send me a message. I'm actually selling it for $1,400, pretty reasonable price. It's a 2000 Z440, 3,353 miles on it. Getting ready to go on 354,000 miles on it. Did I just say that right? Yep, 354. So, yeah, if anyone wants it, let me know. I'd be willing to ship. You just gotta pay shipping. That's all. Get a contact U-Ship. U-Ship's pretty simple. But yeah, this is gonna be the next one that goes. It's actually already on Craigslist. And you know, where you should be. Dealership offered me $1,500 for it and trade with another sled, but they wanted way too much for the other sled. Man, that friggin' silencer is so tiny compared to my 800. Friggin' thing's mint though. This is probably the second cleanest sled I've ever owned. First cleanest I've ever owned is probably this one. But wait till you guys see my new sled. Should we check out the 800? Nothing's been done on the 800 triple. It's just friggin' dirty. Haven't done a single thing since the day I bought it. No, it's just a few months ago. So this will be coming in the shop in October. Gonna get some things straightened out on it, you know. So yeah. Probably get rid of this box now too. Yeah, maybe I'll save it because I'm planning on taking it down come winter. Just the tarp part, not the entire thing. Still can't believe I can't find my damn keys. I know there's actually a spare set right in that toolbox, which is pretty stupid. Isn't that ironic? Yep. Pretty funny. Oh yeah, that just reminded me, I'm gonna list this window on Craigslist too. Been sitting there, I got no use for it. Brand new window, just left over from the last job site. That's all there is to it. But yeah, friggin' I swear to God, I get probably about like 2 personal messages a week asking when am I gonna start the ZRT 800 project. For those of you who are new to my channel, I like to do a project once a year on a snowmobile, whether it's you know, just completely revamping it. And I usually buy one project sled every year. When I first started YouTube, I was working on my 95 Arctic Cat Jag. Then it kind of sort of swapped over. Finished that up, then midsummer of last year I was working on a 1991 Arctic Cat Jag, which actually just recently sold just this summer. Then last winter we did both tracks on these 2 sleds in here, on my 700 and on my 440. This track here, Kimplast Ripsaw track. It's got the 1 1/4, 1 and 5. What am I saying? 1/2 inch studs on it. Has the 1 1/4 track on it. Pretty beefy looking track on it. Replaced the bearings on it, the sliders, and all that good stuff. And this track there actually came with the sled when I bought it. And this track here will melt your credit card. I'm a little bit embarrassed on how much I paid for it, but this is actually a brand new track I bought from Max Studs in New Hampshire. They hooked me up pretty good. They gave me a really good deal on it at the time, and it's quite the track. But yeah, those were the winter projects. Then this October, shut this up. We're gonna be working on the 800. We gotta get that thing somewhat buttoned up. Well, actually, I never even touched it. I bought that sled for $800. The Blue Book value of the sled is $2,500, and I think I made a pretty good deal. So that's going to be the next project that comes in here for snowmobile. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff with it. I'm waiting for the exhaust pipe to get back from Uncle. That's still at his shop. He is been unable to work on it just because of other things. and we're gonna do a bunch of stuff on that. We're gonna be doing the carbides on it, not the track studs, the carbides underneath the skis, handlebar grips, new seat, new windshield. We're gonna put new pipe things in it. It's a full race sled, guys. Who, if you want, go back, watch the video when I first got it. Type in 2000 Arctic Cat ZRT800 or something like that. I don't know. But if you go back a few videos when I bought it, and it's, you know, hasn't changed. Haven't touched it since the day I bought it, and that'll be coming in October when I get my new sled. That's also going to be another project. I'm going to be swapping out a few parts with a few new performance parts on it. I plan on doing a new can, new silencer, pipe, Y pipe, possibly maybe throwing a Dynajet on it. A few other odds and stuff. I'm going to throw some stuff on it. And actually in the 800 and on my new sled, I'm going to be probably changing out the sliders, even though my new sled that I'm getting has a paddle track on it, and it's pretty much brand new. It's only a year old, the track. So I'm going to check on it, just make sure everything's legit on it, you know. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I get my new sled, and you guys will just have to wait and see what it is. Not telling you what it is. If you want, take a couple of guesses. Yes, it is an Arctic Cat. I am an Arctic Cat guy. Pretty much, yeah. Not going to tell you what it is. So, I already gave you one hint. I guess I can give you another hint today. Actually, I kind of sort of just did give you a hint. There's a 144-inch track on it, and I just told you guys it's got a paddle track on it, and it is an Arctic Cat. So there's another hint in what I got. So if you want to take a few more guesses, I don't remember if I gave out one yesterday. Did I tell you guys I was getting it yesterday? I don't know. Maybe I should give it one more hint. Actually, I just gave you another hint too. It's an EFI. It's an EFI with reverse. So there's like a few more hints, and that's all I'm telling you. So if you want, frig off. Comment below. See what I'm getting tomorrow. You guys will probably be like, damn. Getting really short money too. Really short money, like really short money, or else I wouldn't be buying it. But anyway, let's carry on with the day. I'm getting kind of hungry. I think I might go to McDonald's or something. Eat burgers. Even though that's all I've been eating. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I forgot to do this when I get back from the scrapyard there. I usually like to give out the scrap prices and what the scrapyard's paying. Place I go to is in Everett, Mass. And yeah, so this is what they're paying. Friggin', I forgot this camera doesn't have autofocus, so I'll just have to tell you. For light iron, per ton, they're paying $215. Actually, I take that back. They're paying... What the fuck? Hold on. I'm not going to one of my old slips here, because that doesn't make sense. Okay, yes, that is right. A ton, they're paying $215 a ton. I got $40 for mine. I had 420 pounds in the back of light iron for heavy metal, which is like really thick stuff. Like let's say this son of a bitch here, breaker bar. This would be considered heavy metal, like leaf springs, lawnmower blades, you know, all that stuff. For heavy metal, I got $17. I had 140 pounds, and they're paying $285 a ton. My total came to $58. So let's see what they were paying before I went away. If I can find the slip. This is from 5/12/15. That's not one. Okay, so this is one before I left to go away on vacation. Just breeze through real quick. For light iron, before I went away, they're paying $205, so they went up $10. So I guess scrap prices are going up. For heavy metal, they were paying $275 a ton, and again they went up $10. So I guess the scrap prices are slightly rising a little bit, so I guess that's a good thing. So yeah, just forgot to tell you guys that this morning. Man, I gotta get some food. I'm hungry. Alright, so we got a helicopter flying over us. That's pretty nice. But anyway, I'm done for the day. I know it wasn't much of a video making day, but we should have some stuff coming in later on this week. We got the that Yamaha ATV that we're going to be taking apart, so that'll be pretty cool. Tomorrow I'm going to pick up my new sled. That'll be pretty sweet. Can't wait for that. We'll get the 04 Ford Explorer I was telling you guys about. That'll be coming in late next week. And I also have a Dodge minivan coming in as well next week. We got to put a rear window in on the sliding door. I have that glass already outside down back. So that'll be this week's project. Yeah, just got done actually cleaning up the shop. As you can tell, got a nice little pile of blocks there. You know, just happens to run with this chainsaw. That's another thing I gotta get working on. Gotta order the recoil for that. Well, I'll probably order that tonight, and then hopefully it'll come in sometime next Wednesday or something like that. I ordered the charger for my good camera, so I guess we'll be back in full HD, I guess. That won't be until Tuesday afternoon, so hopefully they'll come in. We can get the videos all back good. Yeah, hopefully we'll get the videos back up into good video quality. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and yeah, see you later. Oh yeah, got a shovel? Help out, will ya?